To start the ragu, first chop the garlic. I prefer not to use a garlic press here because I like slightly bigger pieces of garlic in this recipe. Then finely dice the jalapeno. This one is quite big, so I'm only using half. If you don't like things spicy, simply reduce the amount of jalapeno or leave it out altogether. Next, dice the tomatoes. Try to use ripe but still firm tomatoes for this recipe. Basically, the better the tomatoes, the better the sauce will be. For the olives, you can use either Kalamata or Niçoise olives. I prefer the little Niçoise olives as they are generally less salty and more mellow than Kalamatas. I also like the sharp contrast in color between the black Niçoise and the red tomatoes. The seed comes out quite easily if you press the olive with the side of the knife. Now heat a fry pan over medium-high heat and add the oil. Fry the garlic and jalapeno for about 30 seconds, then add the lima beans, tomatoes, and olives. Add the capers and the white wine and bring the sauce to a boil. Let the liquid reduce by about half until it begins to thicken. At this point, you will want to taste the sauce and add a bit of seasoning if needed, keeping in mind that the olives can be quite salty. While your sauce is reducing, check the fish. You can tell if it's done if it flakes when you apply a little bit of pressure. Loosely cover any cooked pieces with aluminum foil and set aside to keep warm. Place any thicker or uncooked pieces back into the oven. You can see this one is not quite cooked. Once the fish and the sauce are ready, chiffonade the basil and add it to the sauce. If you cut the basil too far in advance, it will turn brown. Then spoon a few tablespoons of the ragu over the fish and serve immediately. This spicy, fresh-flavored Mediterranean ragu is a perfect complement to the crispy pan-seared cod. The ragu can be served as a dish on its own, either with a side of French bread or over fresh pasta. Here it is served with Middle Eastern couscous.